What it do, YouTube, man? It is your boy Solid back with another video, man. And today, man, we got Larry Bird's 50, 40, 90 club. He is the originator, the first man to ever do it, and then so forth. People followed. I think there's only like 6 or 7, maybe 8 people on the list. I'm not 100% sure on how many are on the list right of now, but I know Stephen Curry being the newest add to it. I just want to show a little love to the 50, 40, 90 club and how much Larry Bird did for the game. So we're gonna go ahead and check this one out, man. But man, if this is your first time seeing your boy Solid on your screen, or you just a big Larry Bird fan, man, do your boy a favor, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn your notifications on so you never miss another Solid reaction. But let's go ahead and get into this one and see what's going on, baby.
Hey, we're looking at the legendary Larry Bird.
When I go out and shoot around by myself, anywhere, before a game in the summer, I always try to start out about 15 foot from the basket and work my way around the perimeter just so I can get loose and then maybe go a little bit further out or a little bit closer.
He carried his college team to a championship.
I had some friends who I kept in contact with while I was still back here at Indiana State, and they never saw Indiana State or Larry Bird on TV. So because of the numbers that he would produce, they assumed that Larry Bird was a black player.
Oh my God. You know how raw you gotta be for everybody? Like, no, that's gotta be a black player. Ain't no way he putting up them numbers and coming up and doing this. You telling me he not black? You telling me he Caucasian? That's what you telling me. Out of here with that, bro. 40, come on, bro.
They assumed that Larry Bird was a black player. And I thought, never thought of that, but they just thought that, a guy can do that kind of thing as far as score and rebound and dish out the assist.
Shoot, they thought Larry standing for Leroy. They thought Larry standing for Leroy Bird, man. That's what hey, man, you heard about Larry Bird? You mean Leroy? Yeah, that guy's a myth. That's Leroy. His name's not Larry. No, his name Larry, man. I'm telling you, bro. Larry Bird, white guy with blonde hair. No. You're talking about a different guy. I'm talking about Leroy. That guy. He's really cooking out there, dude. Yeah. What?
All-American, we go to the finals.
Bang.
We lose to Michigan State. After the game, he tells me, oh, I need to go to the boys club and I need to work out and shoot. I need to work on my game. Hey, we had a great year, man. What are you talking about? I'm going home and I'm going to brag. I'm not going to play any ball, but that's just the difference.
As a rookie, he took the Celtics to the conference finals.
Oh, yeah.
I came in to the league. I played a small town. I did very well. Yeah. And everybody always said, you didn't play against anybody. I went to Indiana State, same thing.
As a rookie, he led his team in points, rebounds, and steals while averaging 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 4.5 assists.
Dang.
Shooting
Give me this.
47% from the
pass
field.
it to my homie. Good finish.
Your favorite Larry Bird story?
Larry is such a unique personality. I don't have necessarily stories on him. What challenges me is I marvel at people who think the guy's a hick. Larry is one of the smartest, pragmatic people I know. And my mother, God rest her soul, was very bright. Coach Knight and Bill Russell are probably the two brightest people that I know. Larry is maybe right under that in that category. And when people keep talking about him being a hick, Larry understood what he understands as well as anybody is personalities and people. And that's why he would do his junk talking for airing here on radio, because he understood people who would let that bother them and what they would do when it bothered them. That's the way Larry, that was his gamesmanship.
Did he talk trash on the floor?
Oh, definitely. But, he always talked trash. I remember he talked trash against us, talked trash with against everyone else. But, the difference is he could back it up. I remember, like I was saying, growing up in Boston, people all used to always talking about that he can't jump, he can't do this, he can't do that. And, a lot of my friends was like that,
Stop and pop.
So, I got to the league. I called all my friends back up. I said, all that trash that you were talking, you need to squash all that. This man is great.
He can good at it, bro.
Whatever you were saying, for a man who can't jump, he's demolishing everybody.
So your guys are saying, how can you let this guy?
Oh, he's doing it on everybody.
He like, it just wasn't me getting everybody like that.
On the best defensive players in the league.
Yeah.
Even though the NBA had just introduced a three-point line that same season,
The walk
Bird
off.
averaged almost 2 attempts per
Give me
game
this.
and made 40% of them. In the 1986 finals, he was just a few rebounds and assists away from being the first player ever to average a triple-double in the finals.
What I try to do is come out and get good rotation on the ball, get the backspin,
Boy, he
try
is
to get
knocking
good
them
release,
jokers in.
and I always
God.
focus my eyes on the rim.
His clip is an extendo.
We won a lot of games. We won a lot of games on his IQ and on his toughness.
He was ridiculous. He came on here. I remember our sportscaster played the Superman theme when he was talking about him that night after the game, because he did everything: points, rebounds, assists, just steals, you name it. Larry has such a great mind for the game.
Better shot though,
and you know, a great touch. I had a lot of respect for him as a competitor.
He is arguably the most clutch player in NBA history.
Facts.
While his wars were with Magic,
Bang,
his
look at the
battles
bench.
were waged with the rest of the league.
It was a tie game. They had the ball, and DJ was stalling the basketball. And Larry was kind of standing outside behind him, like denying him the ball.
He's slowing down.
And he turned around and looked at me and said, "I'm going to score right here on you." And I said, "I know you will. I'll be ready."
10 seconds.
Come here. You want this one or that one? I'm going to give you that one,
Has
though.
the basketball. Look out. 2 seconds on the clock, and timeout used by the Sonics.
And he shot a turnaround jump shot.
Bow.
I just looked back, and the ball just went in, hit all net. And he said, "I told you so." Another time it was when we was playing.
Out to the 3-point line, step into
Kemp was
it.
a freshman.
Nice.
He told Sean Kemp that I'm the best F player to ever come from Indiana and shot a 3-pointer in his face, all net. We was like,
Larry uses picks probably better than the players ever played the game. And
Charles.
Larry was on the box, and Robert Parrish was coming down.
Is that Charles?
Instead of pick on me. The Chief didn't shoot, didn't throw a good pick.
It sounds like Charles, but I'm not right.
So while Larry's in the air, he's got the ball right here, and he's screaming at Chief for not setting the pick. And I'm like, you're screaming at a guy in the air for not setting the pick, and he makes the jumper. I'm like, I couldn't believe that.
MJ's Chicago Bulls were swept both times they met Larry Bird and the Boston Celtics in the playoffs. He was MVP 3 years in a row while only missing 3 regular season games and averaging 26 points, 10 rebounds, and almost 7 assists per game.
Let me ask you this. Is it fair for me to believe that even black fans, after a while, were perfectly willing to acknowledge that Larry Bird was the baddest white boy ever to shoot?
No. I think black people started noticing this boy right here. He not white no more. I think at this point, you know, like just me in general, if it was me and I'm seeing this, I'm like, bro, let's be honest, man. He not just a good white player. He's a great basketball player all around. Like, there was no color. The way he was playing, yeah, you can't put no color on that. Because if I was blind and you told me what he did, that is a brother. That is a brother. I'm just saying.
Shoot a basketball.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy. I mean, I can tell you right now, Larry Bird could walk, literally in his heyday, he could walk into any black neighborhood in America. And they'd be like, hey, that's Larry Bird. Come on.
Hey, yo, Larry, what you doing, baby? Yeah, we're going to be at the park here in about 5-6 minutes, man. Go ahead and put on up there, bro. Run with us. You could be I'm telling you, Larry Bird could be in Detroit, Michigan, OG Park. OG Mountain Park, baby. And walk through there. And gangbangers and everybody be like, Larry, that's that boy Larry Bird right there. That boy right there. He's something else. I'm talking about a white boy with a pass. His pass is so big that he can go in any hood. Oh, we talking, take him to Dallas, Oak Cliff area. Ain't nothing. Take him to LA, Watts, Compton area. It's nothing. New York, Bronx, and all of that. It's nothing. Philly, nothing, bro. What are you talking about? It's Larry Bird. He get a pass. He get a pass more than Eminem. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say.
Over, because he could ball. He could ball. And Dominique Wilkins, said it best. That's a bad boy.
He once scored 20 fourth-quarter points over Dominique Wilkins to seal a playoff victory.
Going against a guy with a competitive edge like you've never seen, and a guy that you couldn't make mistakes against because he would find a way to hurt you.
And not only that, let's give Larry Bird profound respect. When you could play, first of all, when Larry Bird sat up there and said he didn't see color, I want everybody to know it was truly believable in the black community. Everybody looked it up. Oh, we believe that because Larry Bird didn't care. You can either play or you couldn't.
He on your head.
Even though Larry Bird is appreciated among NBA fans, some of his accomplishments have gone unnoticed.
Honestly, I think Larry Bird is very appreciated in the NBA community, but he is very, very appreciated in the black community. That is something that I'll 100% say with my chest. Larry Bird is very appreciated in the black community. There shouldn't be. If there is, your daddy need to talk to you. If there's a black kid who say, man, Larry Bird was trash, your daddy need to talk to you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, that white boy right now, hit pass, he can go anywhere. He can go anywhere.
One of the first stretch fours.
Right. Right. We sit there.
We talk about what's going on today. We talk about a guy who was 6'9", 6'10", playing the four, shooting threes. That was unheard of back then.
My money, Larry Bird's the greatest big man in terms of shooting the ball ever. I take Larry Bird over Dirk Nowitzki because Dirk is a great shooter. Wow. Larry Bird was a break-your-heart shooter.
Yep.
He averaged almost as many career rebounds as Shaquille O'Neal
and
more assists than Damian Lillard has so far in his career.
The age-old question is, Timmy, could he play in today's game, right? Because everybody now is bigger, stronger, faster, jumps higher. Is that true? Because I look at Larry Legend and I go,
that was happening then
for a reason, and he can play in any era.
That's the fact.
I think his game would have had to adjust to the height, size, and athleticism of the games nowadays. But think about this. He would have torched a guy like Karl Anthony Towns. These young guys with his basketball IQ. Yeah. He was a grown man. 3 years of college. And before that, we might have never knew about Larry Legend. He was hauling garbage. Started off in Bloomington at IU, didn't work out there, goes back home, contemplates ever playing again. The fact that he was a grown man against these 20-something-year-old kids, he would have had his way.
Look, as a caveat growing up, I hated Larry Bird. I was a Sixers guy.
Just perfect, baby.
But damn, did you respect the hell out
Look
of
at the fingers. Look at the fingers.
He's slower than everybody else. He can't jump. And yet he'd always seem to be open, always seem to get the big rebound, and always seem to make the right pass.
Yeah, I think his basketball IQ is something that goes kind of under the radar. When you think about guys that really know how to play or teams that really know how to play, you know what those teams and guys do? They win.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Larry would have done. He would have kept on winning. The interesting thing was Larry growing up his whole life, no three-point line.
Nope.
Think about every court he played on. There was no three-point line. If he would have had that, sorry, Dave, mindset from the get-go,
Look at that, how high that floater is.
He averaged 24 points a game over the course of his career. I think it would have been towards 27.
He was a 6'9" forward who averaged more points than Kyrie Irving has, with a better shooting percentage than DeMarcus Cousins, a center, and a better three-point shooting percentage than LeBron James or Michael Jordan. He has so many iconic moments, game winners, and performances.
And Larry Bird would give it to you. And I'm going to tell you something else. When he got into that fight with Dr. J,
he earned
folks
all
in the black
respect.
community weren't mad at him. They respected him for because we found out why.
Because he catch fade. That boy that is one of in the black community. Look, let me tell you something. If you are a Caucasian male and you live in a black community, let me explain something to you real quick. I'll make it real simple for you. You got to get down. Get down with, like, if somebody want to fight you, fight. Even if you lose, I promise you, that dude that you fought gonna always respect you because you hopped out there. Even if you get like dogged out, he gonna respect you. He gonna like, nah, he ain't gonna just let nobody punk him around. He gonna fight back, bro. And you'll get friends that way, and you'll earn friendships because of that. Because in the black community, after we fight, we buddies, buddy, we buddies. We boys. I'm gonna see you at what's up, bro? Yeah. Oh, you know him? Yeah, we fought once or twice back in the day, but he cool people, man. He ain't gonna just let nobody walk over him. That's how the black community works. So if you Caucasian and you live in the black community, get down with the get down. Just one time. You don't even gotta really get down a lot. But if you need to, get down every time. You'll earn respect. That's how you earn respect in the black community.
Like, oh, that's why he hit you? Oh, well, damn, Doc, something wrong with you. You should have stopped him. That's how we were thinking about it. We like, and we know we love Julius Erving, but you couldn't take anything away from Bird. Bird was a bad somebody.
Larry Bird was the baddest son of a gun on the planet.
And then we found out it's because Bird said, I'm going to hit this J right here. I'm gonna come right here and I'm gonna put this in your face right here. I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do that to you. And then he did it. He was the bad man.
He was a somebody.
Long before Aaron Rodgers ever came along. He was the bad. Larry Bird was the truth. Ain't no question about that.
Bird's career was cut short because of injuries, but that didn't stop him from putting his name in the greatest of all time conversation.
And there hadn't been anything like him since either.
Yep, facts.
No.
I think the closest thing we got is Luka Doncic.
In the 1987 season, he became the founding member of the 50-40-90 Club, and he did it again the following season. Not even Kobe, LeBron, or Jordan accomplished that.
Yeah.
Not even once.
You will see other, American, Caucasian, I suppose, superstars. Eventually, we'll see more than one. Stephen A. Smith.
Bang.
I'm not so sure.
Larry Bird said that there will be another Larry Bird one day. And Larry,
I don't even think that's
there will
fact.
never, ever, ever be another Larry Bird.
And that's facts. All right, man, that's the end of this video, man. And I agree. I don't think there's never going to be another Larry Bird. And the reason why I don't think there will be another Larry Bird is the situation and the circumstances that made Larry Bird who he is why we love him. And those situations no longer exist. You're not coming into a hostile environment and putting it in and night out. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone of another race as a white kid. You don't have no reason to. And for anybody, you really don't have a reason to. But Larry Bird came in and he was like, look, man, the league is already screwed. We got crack and everything coming in and all that stuff. They don't believe that white kids can play against this. I mean, since we've allowed black people into the NBA, there's been nothing but a free run of just them just dominating the league. And Larry Bird comes in and he's like, no, I'm going to get mine. I'm going to get mine. Relentless of whatever the heck going on. I'm going to get mine. And that's just facts. So I think Larry Bird deserves so much flower. I don't think there will never be another Larry Bird. And I do appreciate everything he did for the game. But I'm going to tell you right now, Black Pass, yeah, he got it. If y'all want one, y'all going to have to be on Larry Bird level. That's just what it is. But, man, thank y'all guys for checking out this video, man. If y'all guys did enjoy this one, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn your notifications on so you never miss another solid reaction. But I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.